Welcome to another time episode of Everything Sports with Aman and Evan. I'm your host, Evan Garber, and today, finally, have some exciting news for me. Giants are signing Jorge Soler to a 3-year, $42 million deal per Susan Slusser. I mean, I'm just so happy right now. Of course, I'm a Niner fan, so that whole thing on Sunday, yeah, no, that definitely put me in a big hole. I was pretty sad about that, of course, but I'm like slowly starting to move on. You probably hear more thoughts about that on Saturday's episode with Jordan and Aman. Talk about the Super Bowl, but I'm finally happy again. The Giants finally added power bat to their lineup, which they desperately needed. Of course, they did sign Jung Hoo Lee this offseason to be hopefully the top of the order guy. Hit for some great average out there and play some great defense in center field. But now the Giants find a way to add power to their lineup. Hopefully, this can break their 30 home run curse. The Giants have never ever hit 30 home runs, or sorry, a Giants player has never hit 30 home runs in my entire lifetime. So hopefully, I can finally see it. The last time a Giants player hit 30 home runs was Barry Bonds back in 2004, where he hit 45 home runs. But ever since then, no Giant has hit 30. I believe there has been a 29 or 28 home run season, but no Giant has reached that 30 home run mark since then. This could finally be the year. Of course, Jorge Soler coming off All-Star season with 36 home runs, 75 RBIs, 250 batting average, 341 on base, and 512 slugging. Um, I mean, this dude absolutely hits tanks. I think last season he hit one all the way past the bleachers out in Oracle Park, something like that. I don't know. He had some absolute nuke out there, one of the longest home runs in Oracle Park history. And of course, he does have that absolute nuke in that World Series, Braves versus Astros, I believe it was. But man, oh man, this is an absolutely great signing. I'm so happy. This guy's a barrel king. Um, Definitely slots perfectly as at the fourth spot in the lineup right now. But we will have to see though what it does mean for guys like Flores, who kind of seems to be a DH at this point, or seemed to be a DH at that point. But now it's a bit of a question mark. He could see some time at first base. We could platoon Lamont Wade and more Flores at first base, but not sure if you exactly love that if you're the Giants. But Conforto could be another odd one out. He was going to spend some time at DH, it looked like, but maybe move on from him now. Um, Maybe even a JD Davis could be moved out. Of course, we are also looking to sign Chapman, hopefully. So we do sign Chapman. Maybe JD can be on his way out. But there definitely are some trade chips that the Giants have that can hopefully improve this roster. We definitely have got a lot of starting pitching this offseason, but one more guy would definitely be nice. Maybe the Giants can go out and get a Willie Adames like the most Giants fans have wanted. After they did sign, or they did trade for Ethan Small last week, I believe it was, with the Brewers. So hopefully the Giants can make another trade with the Brewers and get a guy like him. But man, oh man, I'm just so happy about this. It's finally stepped in the right direction for the Giants, who of course have missed out on so many free agents. Of course, they missed out on all the big free agents this offseason, like Yoshinobu Yamamoto, missed out on Shohei Ohtani, obviously, and then last offseason missed out on Aaron Judge, and we just keep missing and missing. The Giants finally get some power in their lineup. Of course, it does come with some risk, though. Uh, Jorge Soler did deal with some back problems back in 2022, so if he can stay healthy, this is absolutely great signing, which he has been able to most of his career. Played 137 last year, played 149 back in 2021, and then 162 back in 2019. So he definitely has a lot of health in his career, but like I said, those back problems definitely raise some concern if you're a Giants fan, but I don't really care at this point. I mean, it's nice to finally have a power guy in their lineup. Of course, that's what we kind of hope for from Mitch Haniger, Michael Conforto, but those two guys did not work out last season. So hopefully Jorge Soler can finally be that guy that the Giants need in the middle of the lineup. But hopefully this isn't the end for the Giants, because clearly right now they are not close to the Dodgers. They're not close to being a championship contender, I believe. I believe they definitely are a playoff team. I mean, all bias aside, they definitely are a playoff team. Um, Especially if you can just stay in that mix before Robbie Ray comes back, before they can get healthy. Have an insane rotation. Logan Webb, Robbie Ray, Kyle Harrison, whoever else, Jordan Hicks. If Jordan Hicks does in fact pan out, but it definitely would be nice to add another top end starter. Of course, Blake Snell's out there. We'll see if the Giants do in fact add him. All the Scott Boras clients are holding things up, but we'll see. They have to decide eventually, because, of course, pitchers and catchers do start reporting this week for most teams, if not next week for everyone else. But we'll see where those guys do end up signing. The Giants, you obviously do want maybe Blake Snell, maybe Cody Bellinger, maybe Matt Chapman. Any of those guys would be great additions to this roster. Definitely push us in the right direction, push us toward championship contention, which we desperately need. And hopefully this signing kind of leads to more players signing with the San Francisco Giants. Of course, a lot of guys pointing out that it's not exactly the best city to sign with, not the best team to sign with. Of course, we've been in kind of a hole this past season ever since those 3 World Series championships. But it's definitely a big step in the right direction. We'll see if Jorge Soler can, in fact, hit for power like he did in Miami. Supposedly, both Miami and Oracle Park, are pretty similar for right-handed hitters in terms of home runs. So hopefully that does translate over to Oracle Park. And like I said, he did hit that absolute tank this past season. So hopefully we see so many more tanks from Jorge Soler, driving in guys like Jung-Hoo Lee, Lamont Wade, whoever else it may be. Like I said, this is definitely not the end for the Giants. It should not be the end, at least for the Giants. A whole lot of names that they're been linked to. Hopefully we do see a trade with J.D. Davis or Conforto or something like that, or Wilmer Flores, and maybe package them with some prospects, and you can get a pretty solid guy. Of course, Pete Alonso has been a name that's been floating around for a while. In trade talks. It doesn't seem like he'll be traded, but I believe he did say he will test free agency. So there's definitely a lot going on right there. But man, oh man, I'm so happy to be a Giants fan now. Finally, I'm so happy to be a San Francisco fan. After a very depressing past couple of days, I'm finally happy again. Giants finally make their big move. Let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know your guys' takes on this move, of course. And comment down below. What are you guys' predictions for the remaining free agents this offseason?